What's happening, folks? Welcome back to Rotten Reelz Reviews, audio review number 38. Yeah, we're going to do some good old school exploitation. I know what some of you are already going to say. Yeah, didn't we just have that with Texas Chainsaw? But that was in honor of Tobe Hooper. Today, we needed a bit of smut, a little bit of punk, a little bit of rock. I speak of the writer Jack Hill. Director of Bloodbath, House of Evil, Fear Chamber, The Big Dollhouse, Big Birdcage, Coffee, Foxy Brown, and Sorceress. A man with his ear always to what the people want. Is this necessarily a good thing, or is it appeasing to the lowest common denominator? Grab your denim jacket, a pair of high-heel stiletto boots, and palm a blade, too. This is Switchblade Sisters. Hey, sweaty repo man, your day may be turning up aces. As the elevator progresses, the jailbait still keeps filling up the box. Aw, did the mean old girls pull something? Christ, I haven't seen this many blades outside of a knife and sword con. Originally titled The Jezebels, can't imagine why that flick didn't do really well in every major movie house, but instead in drive-ins and grindhouses, it was peddled to the masses in that facet. Maggie, Joanne Nail of the Gumball Rally, The Streets of San Francisco, The Visitor, Full Moon High, Midnight Lace in the Choice, is a kid with a bit of a tood and catches some flack from Dominic, Asher Brenner of Judgment at Nuremberg. The Strange Possession of Mrs. Oliver, Young Joe, The Forgotten Kennedy, The Boss's Son, and Making Love. Leader of the Silver Daggers, alongside the rest of these pigs, are the Dagger Debs, one of the most ruthless, vicious gang of teenage girls this side of Detroit. Patch jump Maggie, and she responds in kind. Due to slashing up the Repo Man with a series of all-gang member attack, Maggie also gets scooped up and dropped in juvenile detention. Ugh, it's slowly turning into every reform school girls movie ever. Oh boy, and now we're moving into Chained Heat the Juvie edition. Lovely. Maggie meets the warden, who happens to be a very large, evil bull dyke, threatening her life. Where's the money, Lebowski? Lace and the girls throw in, and you know what? Just cue the brawl music. Maggie fights back, and the Debs take her in as one of their own. After the rumble, there seems to be some mixed feelings about the whole event. Probably more or less the warden going, "Dear God, my coxel." Lacey, played by Robbie Lee of Big Bad Mama, Linda Lovelace for President, My Therapist, The Get Along Gang, and It's Your Birthday Party with Rainbow Bright and Friends. Leader of the Debs is taking a liking to Maggie and asked her to run a few letters over to her boyfriend Dominic. Being the gentle, timid soul that he is, he immediately follows her home and violates her. Oh yeah, he's a keeper, ladies. Yeah, we're not going to be viewing that. Patch, Monica Gale of the Harlem Bunch, School of Love, The Stewardesses, Psychodrama, Dr. Dildo's Secret, and Taking It Out in Trade, is second in command of the Dagger Debs, feels that Lace and Maggie's friendship have gotten too close, and is most vexed by this. No, wait, that was a Jane Austen novel I read ages ago. Sorry. Tensions run pretty high in high school, on the streets, and even in the gang itself. Lace will cut a bitch, punk, so hands off. Hell, these girls can't even get a job without some form of sexual harassment that they won't take at all. Jeepers, magazine printing sure is groovy. Ugh. Alright, Trump supporter, try to maintain a little eye contact, for fuck's sake. Oh good, we made our way to the casting couch. Any takers that Maggie feeds him his balls? Yeah, I'm sorry. This dude looks about as intimidating as Harry Wayne Casey of the KC and the Sunshine Band. Christ, I'm old. Yeah, Luke Cage called and said to get your racist ass out of his silk shirt. Ah! Okay, apparently that was an option too. Well, he healed up rather fast. A rival gang led by the notorious Crabs Chase Newhart of Maggie's Stiletto Sisters moves in on the territory and gang and desecrates a member of the Debs. Don't worry, honey. We'll get you some shampoo and we'll keep it all quiet. Crabs joke. Lace loses her baby due to a miscarriage, and Patch wedges between Maggie and Lacey, telling Lace that Maggie wants to run the gang. Anarchy spills into the streets and all over the teen popular hangouts. Can the Debs and the Daggers settle the difference in order to get ready to rumble with the Crabs gang? I guess they're called the Snappers, maybe? Yeah, I'm subtle. An interesting side note is the girl named Donut, yeah, that was charming, because she's a big girl, ha ha ha, is actually Kitty Bruce, one daughter of the Lenny Bruce. I thought that was just kind of cool. Yeah, just a little tidbit there. Yeah, you didn't give a shit. I think my biggest complaint overall about this film is the simple factor that Lace actually lets Dominic get away with half the crap that he does. I thought, okay, yeah, she's 5'3" and itty bitty, but yeah, there's a tigress in those clearly, hot pants. Just, gut the mother. Of course, we just can't get along without a little bit of roller rink. Cue that gorgeous music! So baby, let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. Let's go round again. One more time. What I really admired was the real steady handheld that's being used in the roller rink. I mean, a few tripods, but overall, we're not even talking dolly track work. This is literally a guy roller skating backwards filming this. Our film is captured in 35mm spherical and, of course, is recorded in mono. After the re-release in '94, director Jack Hill stated that he interviewed several gang girls trying to get realism attached to it, but he could not conceive the idea of young girls running around in hot pants terrorizing a neighborhood as a venue that would have been taken seriously. So he thought it would be best to make it more of like a madcap fantasy, that had women in prison themes, battle of the sexes, and the general unpleasantness that this particular writer refuses to go into graphic detail. Director Quentin Tarantino went on the record to state this was in fact one of his favorite movies. Yeah, you just keep wondering why they look at you funny there, my friend. So is it any good? Well, in fact, yeah. The dialogue's a bit hokey at times, but the girls are all in it, and I laughed myself damn near sick when I realized that Uncle Bob from That 70s Show, Don Stark, was one of the Silver Daggers. I know, right? Just picture that in your head for a few minutes. And it seemed as though Hill wanted to make this almost Shakespearean, and in its own right, and to his own ability, it was. You have a love triangle, betrayal of friends, ideals that are cast to the winds due to the harshness of reality. Is it a brilliant film? No. It isn't, The House of Evil. But it's close to the awesome storytelling that Coffee and Foxy Brown was, so I feel it deserves its place in Hill's catalog of accomplishments. And again, if you folks have any suggestions, feel free to hit me up. Leave me messages on Facebook, Rotten Reelz Reviews. You can leave a message or two there on VidMe, as I am no longer on YouTube. I won't bore you with the details. I just kind of got boned. And I'll be setting up a P.O. box here shortly if any of you folks want to send me some DVDs of whatever you found in the $5 bin, or maybe you have a prize movie that you definitely need me to put my 2 cents worth in. And that's pretty much all I got. You folks take it easy. Bye.